what's the deal? This is Aqual.EL. I'm direct. I'm an MC, hip hop artist, and lover of things. That's what I do in life. Yeah. I think I'm partly creative or partly, active in a sense that, I can't perform. And I think everything is sort of online based currently. And it's also impacted me a little bit negatively because I have just released my project, which is art fiction. So it's limited it to just online activity only. I think it works in your favor if you already got the clout going into COVID-19. If you don't have it, the market is saturated, which means you're the bottom pool. And to sort of navigate your path to get to the top, you somehow need either collaborative work or some miracle to really sort of separate yourself from what is a congested market already. Because if you look at the timelines already, at any given moment there's like 10, 20 live streams. So it's the market is really sort of impacted and it's congested. Staying at home. That's what I do. Just stay home, keep my distance. That's basically it. Also just taking vitamins, exercising. Just keeping healthy in terms of just the diet as well. But most importantly is just staying at home and just being safe. I think what I've tried to do now and use this time as downtime to really sort of study the online game, because I think that is where the game is going, and that's sort of a new venture. So it's just studying the algorithm in terms of how to market yourself online, how to have a better online presence, and how to reach out to the fans online. And I think it's just studying it. That's what I've been using my time. That's a tough question because from a corporate space, the whole key thing is to obviously invest in getting something that's profitable. At this point in time, the economy's been hit hard, so I can't blame a business not investing in the arts. Because they got to put that money elsewhere. In terms of government, I don't think they've been actively involved to start off with. So I think the recourse that they're trying to sort of put, or the money that they're trying to put up, will help those people that are probably in the forefront again. The artist that's unknown, probably not gonna get a cent of it. And the process is probably going to be a little bit difficult to get across those hurdles in terms of the paperwork and so forth. Working on new music. I'm like 80% done with the next project. Connecting with other people in different parts of the world, doing a little bit of collaborative work, trying to just venture out and seeing, and also identifying new artists, listening to new music and trying to be inspired as well. That's what I've been trying to do. We're actually done with shooting the video. Fortunately enough, it was way before the lockdown happened. So because of restrictions on movement, we in the editing process. So we just need to settle that down and then release a music video for one of the tracks, which is Champagne Life. Yeah. I think again social media. just trying to reach out. And I think a lot of the times now I'm getting like a lot of inboxes because people are discovering the music and they're like, yo, where you been, what's happening, why we haven't seen you, and all of those things. So I think I've just been using social media to connect with the fan base, with the masses.
Do you respond to your fans?
I do, bro. I definitely, all of them, religiously. The fans are important, you know. You just cannot let the fans go to waste, because they're the support structure. They're the reason why you shine, you know. At the end of the day, you create that music. As much as it's you telling a story, at the end of the day, you telling a story to be reflected, you know, in their lives, and they're the people that just keep you up, you know.
So
the album is titled Art Fiction. In terms of collaborative work, so I've worked with a producer. I didn't have any other rappers or singers or any other, you know, artists featuring. I just worked with producers. The main producer was Alpha Matrix. He's from my hometown in KG. So I've collaborated with him. I worked with Dark Horse. He did. He added, you know, some dose of creativity in the project, as well as Scenic Aura. He's also from my hometown. So those are the three gentlemen that I've collaborated with on this particular project. And as much as they sort of create the beat, I look at them as an important structure in terms of this project, because they also sort of impart they feel in their journey through music, through instruments, you know, and it might not be something that people sort of pay attention to, but they're also telling a story, and I just bless that by adding a dose of dope lyrics. I think I've just had conversations with, you know, people in the creative space. Just trying to find out certain things, and I like I said, I was just, you know, paying attention to how the game is sort of unfolding in terms of what measures you need to take in order for you to excel in this particular time, because it's challenged everyone, you know. It's kind of given us an opportunity to sit back and really sort of think about how do you sort of move on to the next, because you can't move around, you can't perform, you can't rely on, you know, the sort of traditional means of marketing. So it's just trying to collaborate with different creatives, trying to find out what is it that they're doing, and people that are excelling, especially in the online space. What is it that they're doing that, you know, I can sort of, you know, try to expatiate on. Industry, or I think this is where, you know, your question with regards to corporate and government comes in, you know, and I think finding, you know, that online space or the online sort of methodology that could creatively spawn an income of some sort to artists, especially if you don't have any previous collaborations. But it is going to be very difficult not to, you know, because certain jobs rely you to be, you know.
okay.
So certain you know, jobs within the creative space are very reliant on you being active and are very sort of traditional in terms of their setup. So you can escape it where, you know, there's going to be job cuts and job losses, but we probably will need to find alternative ways. And I think everybody's still trying to figure out, you know, because this is something that it's a new wave. We're still trying to figure out what is it that we can do to sort of try to prevent as many, to try to prevent job losses and have sort of a minimal impact. I just figured, because I've got an alternative, you know, income stream. I'd rather, you know, let somebody who doesn't have an alternative income stream benefit from that, as opposed to me having dual income streams and being sort of greedy about it, you know. So I'd rather let other people benefit from it. Personally, that's my view. think it's just people that are already affiliated with those brands that would benefit. But anybody outside, again, you're kind of like left in the lurch, you know. I think the perfect example right now is the freestyle Friday. You know, what it has done is it's kind of brought to light a lot of cats that we didn't know, and it kind of just shows you how many, you know, dope artists we have. So that works, and I think it's if artists that are already in the limelight are on the forefront of it, because obviously they got a lot more pull, they got a lot more following, and it will help in that particular way. And I think, again, it just eases the pressure from, you know, you being alone as well, trying to figure out, you know, how do I do this? But when somebody can give you that platform to shine and to also sort of gain traction in terms of getting a fan base and so forth. I think find solace in just if you're a writer, write more, tell your story, find means of getting your story out there. I know it's difficult, not everybody has money or has the resources to put out their material. I think find a support structure as well, you know, talk to people, don't isolate yourself in this particular time. So I think family or friends, having those people around is very important.